Hey, everybody, welcome back to LAC Comedy, LA Connection Comedy Theater's live stream channel on YouTube, where we live stream improv comedy shows. Now, we have the Thursday, 6 p.m. Pacific cast right here, and this is an adult cast of performers. I'm their host and director, John, and let's meet this cast. We have Allison.
Hi, we're live also with my two dogs.
Adorable. And we have Ken.
I have no pets.
It's okay, man. And we have James.
Hello. I have a cat, but she's kind of doing her own thing, so she's not going to be on screen right now.
Okay, fantastic. Who know? It was a great way to get to know everybody here. No creatures hiding around the wings here. Now let's start with the great brain. We're going to answer serious, soul-searching questions, one word at a time. And our order is going to be Allison, Ken, James. So we'll start with Allison, and then Ken, and then James, back to Allison. So here's a deep soul-searching question for the great brain, starting with Allison. Do trees feel pain? Why not?
Trees,
Feel
Great.
because,
they
Grow.
and,
they
Thrive.
when,
they're
Watered.
and,
salted.
Regularly.
Okay. So trees actually don't feel any pain. They feel great as long as they're watered and salted regularly, like a Caesar salad. I don't know. All right, let's go again. Another question. This time Ken's going to start, and then we'll go Ken, James, Allison. Great brain. Why do people like to dance? Great brain.
Dancing
Is
fun,
because
it.
burns,
calories
Whenever
you,
do.
it.
Dance. Yeah.
Okay, so people only dance just because they know it's good for their weight and caloric intake, and so people are only dancing for the health benefits. That's it. That's the only reason why. James, you're gonna start this one. Then we're gonna go to Allison and Ken. James, what do aliens think about us?
Aliens.
think,
We
Operate.
badly,
when
We.
drive,
cars
Through.
tunnels,
that
Close.
on,
Sundays.
Okay, so they think it's bad when we drive through tunnels that are closed on Sundays. I'm just trying to put it all together here. All right, let's do one more for good measure. So we'll let Allison start one final one, okay? And Allison, here goes. What does the great brain not know? What does the great brain not know?
the,
Great.
Brain.
doesn't,
No.
Much.
because,
Of.
The.
people,
Who.
Fed.
the,
It. Oh. The computer.
To.
AI,
And
Therefore.
Get.
To
Digest.
All.
the
Knowledge.
Okay, thank you. That was great, brain. We learned so much about AI digesting knowledge. And now we're going to do genre calls. So for genre calls, we're going to do Allison and Kent. Or sorry, Kent. Ken. Sorry, Ken. All right, so for this game, Allison and Ken, let's say that you guys are dating and you're going somewhere on a date. Okay. So let's say that you're going to, I don't know, like an okay restaurant. Okay. So you guys are waiting to be seated at an okay restaurant. Cool. All right. This is genre calls. I'll change the genre to movie genres throughout the scene. Take it away.
Hey, babe.
Hey.
I'm glad that we're here eating at our go-to place.
Yeah, California Pizza Kitchen.
I
Love-
know. We always have like trouble deciding what to get because they have everything.
Yeah, there's so many good choices. There's so many interesting combinations of toppings and whatnot.
I know. I don't know what to get.
Yeah, I think I'll just be getting my usual everything.
I'm your usual everything, silly.
My usual everything pizza.
Oh.
You're my usual everything other stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, I like the shirt I bought you, babe.
Breeze. Now it's a horror movie. Continue.
The what?
The shirt I bought you.
That shirt? You got me that shirt? I thought the old man said that was from an ancient Egyptian tomb.
There's no old man that lives next door to us. What? Did you play with the Ouija board again?
The Ouija board up in the attic?
Yeah.
How did you know about that?
Because I heard you the other night and then I heard voices.
Breeze. Spanish soap opera.
And I heard voices upstairs, puppy.
Those voices, don't worry about them. They're just friends of mine.
Mentiroso, mentiroso. Friends of yours, what friends? Oh, what friends? I didn't hear no footsteps.
Hey, don't worry about it. You know, they're just kicking it up there, just having a good time. They're just staying there for a few days. They'll be gone soon. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. How dare you say that? Don't talk to me like that. You don't worry about it because I have to cook and clean for my man. And no, stop making excuses. You played with the Ouija board and we don't do that in our house. This is a house of God.
Please don't be like that. Please, I'll do anything for you. Anything. Just name it.
Anything? Anything? Get rid of that Ouija board. Get rid of that Ouija board and don't make a scene here in California Pizza.
The Ouija board is gone.
Freeze.
Gone.
Freeze. Surfing movie.
Ouija board's gone, man. I lost my fucking Ouija board.
How can it be gone? Because I don't. You haven't thrown it out yet, and we're not even home yet.
Man, I can't believe I broke my Ouija board on the fucking rocks, man. Almost caved my head in.
Well, that's what you get for playing with the Ouija board on a low tide. Isn't it hang tough?
Oh, man, it's just, I've been so busy lately. I just wanted to get out there, man. I wasn't even thinking about the tide or anything.
Yeah, well, you still want to be like Patrick Swayze in Point Break, but I mean, you're no Patrick Swayze. Can you channel him through the Ouija board?
No, I know. I'm more of a Keanu Reeves type, but still, he wouldn't break a Ouija board on the fucking surf, would he?
Well, yeah, but he wouldn't be playing with the Ouija board, or would he? I mean, He,
Freeze,
I,
freeze. Die Hard-esque hostage movie. Continue.
He's downstairs playing with the Ouija board.
the ghost? Who?
The guy, the one who's been causing us so much trouble. He's been picking off our men one by one.
Okay, so we have to give him $10,000. Is that why we're here? I don't.
No,
Okay.
we have to go down there. We have to kill him.
Oh, okay. So I'll get a Bible, and then because he's been hunting and luring people down there when we get home.
You'll get the Bible. I'll get the holy water, and don't forget the crucifix.
Okay, but hold on. He's calling in our walkie-talkie. He's saying something. What is he saying?
What?
I can't hear him.
Is it something about cowboy?
And he said, "Yippee-ki-yay."
Yippee-ki-yay.
What does that mean? I don't
He's-
speak code
He's
for
just
ranch.
toying with us.
Scene. All right, that's genre calls. Good job. Just toying with us. Allison James, get out here. Allison James. Now we're going to play a game called Sing It. Allison and James work at the same place. Guess where they work? They work at, believe it or not, a place that makes rugs. This is Sing It, Rug Factory.
Okay, now, Allison, we have to get the rug order out to the Gershwins as soon as possible. They have been delayed twice, and we can't afford to lose these customers.
Okay. Yes, sir. Well, okay. So where should I start? I get it, and thank you. And good morning, sir.
Yes, good morning. What I need you to do is I need you to look up the status of the delivery of the rugs. They should have been here 3 days ago, yet I see none.
Okay. Oh God. Okay. It looks like they were delayed because there was construction up on I-10, and so roads were closed for a day, and so they will be here in an hour.
In an hour. That is very, very tight. The Gershwins needed the rugs by 4 o'clock this afternoon, and it's already 2.
What should? Oh, okay. Okay. You're the boss, sir. What?
I need you to call Mr. Gershwin and see if his order can be pushed back at least another hour.
Sir, Mr. Gershwin is really scary. Last time, he says,
Sing it. Mr. Gershwin is really scary.
Mr. Gershwin, he's really scary. I don't know what to do. I called Mr. Gershwin, and he said, hello, and I gave him my name, and he said, who is this? Who this? Oh, Mr. Gershman, hey. He said, don't call here. And I said, okay. Hey. He's scary. I don't want to call him. No.
Very well. If you don't want to discuss it with him, simply have him come into the office so that I can explain to him what is going on.
How am I going to tell him to come into the office if I don't call him?
I am trying to make this as easy as possible for you. You have to call him, but I will deliver the bad news. Just get him down here immediately.
Okay, sir, boss, but okay, so I need to call him to get him down here. Oh, okay. I call him. Okay, I call him and I say, I don't tell him, but he doesn't think the rugs are here. I'm gonna say, hi, Mr. Gershman, can you please come to the store? And then he's gonna be like, okay, and he's gonna think his rugs are here, and you'll tell him the bad news.
Yes, I prefer to deliver bad news in person.
Oh, okay.
Sing it. I prefer to deliver bad news in person.
I prefer to deliver bad news face to face, because when I do it over the phone. Things go sideways, misunderstandings. The message doesn't get across. So I'd rather tell him the news in person. Yes, in person. Need to have that eye contact because when he hears this bad news, he might have a heart attack. And at least he'll be here so that we can call an ambulance. So I'd rather give the bad news in person. Does that make any sense?
Yes. Okay. Okay. That makes perfect sense. And okay. There's Mr. Gershwin right there. I guess he came early to check on his rugs. Okay, he's here. I'm gonna go behind the counter a little bit, but I'll watch you. Okay, I'll be right next to you in case he says something. But okay, I'm just kidding. I just want to practice. How are you gonna say it? I fully didn't, I boss. I had to lighten up the moment.
Look, I am a professional. As soon as she
Sing
walks through
it, the duet between both of you. I am a professional.
I am a professional, and so are you.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. You taught me so well.
Yes, I did. So when he walks through the door, I'm gonna tell him that his rugs ain't here, and you're gonna see how I do it.
Do it, do it, do it. And whenever he says it, whenever you say it, what are you gonna say again?
I'm gonna say his rugs ain't here, and he might get upset. But if he attacks either of us, that's something he'll regret.
Liability and sue, sue, sue. We got cameras from floor to floor. That ain't happening, not in this house. We're sure not in our house. We're certain and imprint certain.
Oh, yeah, we're certain. There ain't gonna be no problems in here, 'cause this rug business is here to stay.
Yes, yes, yes. It's a pleasure always working with you.
You,
You.
you.
Scene, that's sing it. Good job. Nice work. All righty. Hey, let's get everybody out here for film audition. So, Ken, Allison, James. Now, I'm going to give you a made up movie title. Each of you are going to audition for a different character in that made up movie. Here is your movie title, hot off the presses right now. I'm still formulating it. And it's going to be the silver the curse of the silver spoon. The curse of the silver spoon. All right, we're gonna see some auditions for different characters that would be in this made-up movie, The Curse of the Silver Spoon. Maybe that title exists, I just don't remember. This is film audition.
So I'm auditioning for the part of Bob, the guy who dies and leaves the silver spoon to his son, not knowing that it's cursed. Son, before I go, just one last thing I want you to have. This spoon. Spoon's been in your family for generations. You are going to be the next one to have it. Cherish it. Don't lose it. This spoon is your life. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, who's next? Thank you.
Hi, I'm James, and I'll be auditioning for the role of the creepy man Jenkins in the movie The Curse of the Silver Spoon. Sure, I see you found yourself a silver spoon. No, it can't be. It is. It's the silver spoon we were warned about in the prophecy. He who wields the silver spoon must be forced to be fed the dirtiest, rottenest types of food to be held by a spoon, and he cannot stop until he is on his deathbed. Listen to me, boy. You must listen, and you must listen well. Throw away that spoon before it leads you near a bowl of food, because I can guarantee you that once you start to eat it, you will never stop. The only way to be rid of the spoon is to pass it along to someone else. Find a neighbor, find a colleague, find a girl you don't like very much, and give her the spoon before it's too late. You have been warned. Thank you.
Thank you. Wow, who's next?
Hello, I'm Allison, and I'm here to audition for the role Rebecca, the girlfriend of Bob, who is the son of the man that died, giving the cursed spoon to his son, for the movie The Curse of the Silver Spoon. Jack. Okay, Jack, okay, I know, I told you I'm gonna do all the unpacking. First of all, I just love our new house and all of our china and everything came in for the kitchen. I know I did a good job picking it out, but I just have to tell you, this stuff, like your old stuff, okay, this stuff, the silverware that doesn't match, okay, everything's gonna go away except for this antique spoon. Kind of cool, kind of cool. I mean, there's some stuff we can kind of keep in here. Okay, but everything else, like all this stuff and a lot of the other stuff that kind of like mix matches, I'm gonna put them in some boxes and put them in storage upstairs with all the other stuff. So we may not find it, for a while, or I will like know where they're at, but we won't really get to it. We'll get to it like later for a while. We're just gonna keep all the good stuff out here and stuff like that too. That way everything's nice and clean. And is that okay with you? Okay, I knew you trust me. Woo! Okay, clean and everything it is. I got it. See, house is almost done. Out with the old and in with the new. Well, in with the, I mean, still, but stored somewhere where we probably won't find it. Scene. Thank you.
Thank you. You're hired. And that is film audition. Now let's get Rebecca out here. Ken, Allison, James. So we're going to get some advice. Allison's going to give some good advice. Ken's going to give some bad advice. And James is going to give the worst advice. And then we're going to rotate. Here's your first question for this advice panel. How do I get a good fashion sense? Okay, good advice, Allison.
First, the number one rule of fashion is being confident in yourself. And first, you want to find your own style, what makes you happy, as well. But if you want like real advice, look stuff up online. You can go to Pinterest. You can search in ChatGPT. So where are good sites if I like this style? I'm feeling this. And stuff like that can also, you could say, I have this items in my closet. You can use social media. So basically do your research and look up seasons. But you can also use the items in your closet, mix and match. And nowadays too, you can make up your own style and people don't judge. But you can decide any type of fashion that you want and follow the trends. But trends go out quickly. So research and rock it.
All right, that's good advice for fashion. What's bad advice?
I would say just, go down to your local thrift store and just grab whatever's on sale, and just don't overthink it. Just whatever fits, wear it.
All right, that's pretty bad advice. I agree. And what's the worst advice?
What you need to do is simple. You need to find A person whose style that you really love, that you admire so much that you will do anything to have it. You will locate this person's home. You will follow them. You will do as they do. And when the time is right, you will break into their home, knock them unconscious, and steal every piece of clothing out of their closet. And you will wear those clothes. You will put your old, dirty, rotten clothes you hate in their closet, and then you will wear their clothes as if you have become them, as if you are the one with style and they are the ones wearing your garbage. That is what must be done.
Okay, that's the worst advice. But now James gets to be the good advice. So we're transferring him over. So now James is good. Allison's bad. Ken's going to give the worst. And this new question is this. The new question is how do you ask for help on the side of the road if you need help with your car? How do you ask another motorist for help? Okay, good advice, James.
Well, the best thing that you can do when your car breaks down and you have to ask for help is to simply, you know, don't stand in the middle of the road, but rather stand on the side of the road with your car, have your hood up, and just make sure to wave when you see a nearby mechanic who may drive by. There are plenty of road construction workers who drive by on the roads who I'm sure would be more than happy to stop and take a look at your car. Simply explain your situation and just hope that they can either help you or perhaps call somebody that can help you as well.
Okay, that's good advice. Just wave to a passing construction worker who will come and help you. What's the that's good advice. What's some bad advice?
Take off one of your shoes. Depends if you want to like rip a piece of your shirt. If you don't want to, ruin any of your clothes, you don't have to. But if you really, just you really want to get help faster, rip a piece of shirt or take a layer off of clothes and rip that off. Or if you have something in your car, something or hat, put it like some stuff on the side of the road. Put a shoe that's visible, and then your car face it like outward, like somewhere where they can't see damage, anything like that. And then have like a door open the opposite side and just lay there on the side of on the pavement close to the grass where it's comfortable. Just lay there. Someone will stop. Someone will play dead. If possums get attention, play dead.
That's bad advice. And what's the worst advice?
If your car has broken down and cannot be driven anymore, you just got to leave that shit behind. Just get out, take whatever you can carry with you, and just start walking. Eventually, you'll find someone, a town, civilization, a phone. Just go and start a new life. Meet some of the locals, find a job, find a place to live. Just start over. Whatever that was you had in the past, that's gone now.
It's the worst advice I've ever heard. Hey, that's good, bad, worst. Good job, everybody. All right, nice work. Everybody got to do all three positions, right?
No.
Oh,
There was
I
one
have
more
that good
round.
advice.
we got one more. Oh, wait, I jumped the gun. So Ken, you get to be our final good. So let's switch one more time. So Ken's going to be our good, and James is going to be our bad, and Allison's going to be the worst. Oh, lucky for everybody, we all get one more good, bad, worst question answered. So let's make it a good one here. All right. What do you do when you make a mistake in life? What do you do when you make a mistake in life? Good advice, Ken.
You just own up to it. You say, I'm sorry, I messed up. I will try to do what I can to fix this and to not make that mistake again and just do better next time.
All right. Well, great advice. Own up to it. Right. What's some bad advice, James?
Some bad advice? Well, the best thing that I think you can do is when you make a mistake, you gotta lie about it. You gotta lie. You gotta lie. You got to lie. If someone accuses you of doing something that's wrong, simply say, I don't know what you're talking about. Or you could say, I didn't do that. I don't really think you know what you're talking about. The more you make people believe that you didn't make a mistake, the easier it becomes to cover it up. So just, in short, lie.
Okay, that's bad advice. And what's the worst advice, Allison?
Channel your narcissist self, gaslight somebody, and so that they blame themselves. It's an art, and eventually they'll think that they did it. Works every time, 100%.
Okay, that's the worst advice. Thank you so much, Allison. And that's the game. Well, like good, bad, worst. I'm glad we had that last one in. More pets coming in. Hey, we got more improv. So this next game is called Back in My Day. Each of our performers is going to pretend to be an old person who's going to tell you what life was like back in their day. Usually because they didn't have something, they had something else. So to inspire these performers / old people, first suggestion is going to be how about back in my day we didn't have vaping devices. All right, back in my day we didn't have vapes. This is back in my day.
Well, back in my day, we didn't have vaping cartridges and machines. We just threw a bunch of loose leaf tobacco into a fire pit and then just tried to breathe the fumes.
Back in my day, we used whatever Charlie Chaplin did. We used the pipe thingy, and we danced. We always had a hunchback whenever we smoked this pipe thingy with tobacco.
Back in my day, we didn't have any little pipe thingies. What we did for smokes is that we just got a stick, we built a fire, and we just hoped that something would puff out.
Back in my day, we didn't have sticks. We had to go out and find a metal bar somewhere if we wanted to hit things.
Back in my day, we didn't have metal bars to hit things. If we wanted something or somebody to get hit, we used those good old-fashioned hands.
Back in my day, we didn't even have to use hands because what we would do headbutts. That's whenever you're a real person, and that's whenever you're a real master, because you have to learn how to hit with the right spot and be real smart. That's real smarts.
Back in my day, we didn't have heads. Our eyes were on our chests, our mouths were on our stomachs, and to smell, we used our fingers. It's a horrible time.
Back in my day, we didn't have any kind of body part. Our souls simply existed in the grand scheme of the universe, and to communicate, we whispered very, very quietly. As we couldn't see or know who we were actually talking to, we whispered and hoping someone would hear.
Back in my day, I don't know what all this whispering is about because we would talk like this.
Well, back in my day, we didn't have... We wanted to talk. We had to move our mouths as much as possible.
Back in my day, we did not have mouths to move as much as possible. We communicated by facial expression.
Back in my day, we didn't have to use facial expressions. We had to act everything out, and that led to very led us to be really, really good thespians.
Back in my day, we didn't have any of that vocal language or body language or sign language. We just looked into each other's eyes and thought to each other.
Back in my day, we didn't look into each other's eyes. In order to get an understanding from one another, we sniffed each other's butts, doggy style, if you know what I mean.
Back in my day, we didn't sniff the butts. We just talked into the anus.
You just what?
We just talked into the anus.
Back in my day, we didn't have anuses. We just, everything that went into our mouths came out of our mouths.
And scene. Okay, good.
Thank God.
Yeah, that
I didn't know where to go with that.
Brilliant work. Now, we're going to have a game where James is going to be our guesser. So we need to send James out of the room. So James, give us a thumbs up when you've turned your audio down so you can no longer hear us. Check, 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 check.
Can you not hear us?
Yeah, he can no longer hear us. So here we go. I never think of these in advance, so they're always kind of silly. All right, so he is going to be legendary talk show host David Letterman. Hey, David Letterman. And he's going to be announcing that he's banning TikTok. So David Letterman is banning TikTok. And the third thing is going to be he's dating. And how about he's dating Scarlett Johansson?
Lucky bastard.
So David Letterman, number 1. Number 2 is banning TikTok. And number 3 is dating Scarlett Johansson. Ken, Allison, do we have these? Okay, I'm going to bring him back in.
Hello.
I can hear again.
Okay,
Hello.
James.
Welcome back.
James, here we have these reporters. We're going to let your press conference begin. They're going to ask you questions and then guess who you are, what your announcement is, and then who you're dating. This is a press conference.
Okay, yes, hello. This is my press conference that I've called to tell you all a little bit about what's going on in my life. But do I have any questions?
Do you have any plans on returning to CBS?
Do I have any plans on returning to CBS? I do hope that CBS will welcome me back. They canceled my sitcom show, but me, Damon Wayans, I always find a way back.
Hi, I'm a reporter asking you questions. Will you, when you do plan on coming back, who's going to be your target audience since it's late at night?
Oh, well, late night shows are very difficult to keep running. So I just hope that we can get a fresh new audience. With me being James Corden, I really hope that they welcome me back.
Hi, this is Mitch Hedberg. I'm another reporter with another paper asking another question. Quick one. Do you have any plans to do any more top 10 lists of your favorite things?
Yes. If CBS allows me to host my late night show again, I, David Letterman, would love to bring that segment back.
Okay, just a question about you and your girlfriend now. You and her, there's a very big age difference there. How'd you swing that?
It's just my natural charm. People think that it looks a bit weird, but as long as me and Sydney Sweeney are happy.
How do you feel that she's more successful than you right now in her career and makes a lot more money?
I mean, I'm old. I've made my money. So as long as Zendaya wants to do what she wants to do, it's fine.
Do you ever get her to do like that landing she does in the movies where she like sticks her leg out and flips her hair back?
Oh, all the time. That's my favorite thing to watch whenever Scarlett Johansson is around.
Whoa, I don't know how that worked, but somehow that worked. All right, now let's double back if we remember the announcement.
So,
somebody.
Okay. This is coming from this is another reporter asking important questions. for your special announcement. How do you think people are going to react whenever you announce that you're going to take something away that changed people's lives?
I mean, it can be difficult to take things away from people, but I don't really feel as though that they need their health care.
Well, I can understand, like you, Daylet, and ScarJo, like you got your big media thing, you can do massive online multiplayer, whatever, but like us regular folks, like we still need access, we still need to be able to content create.
Content creators. I can't stand content creators. You need to go out and get a real job.
Are a content creator.
I'm a content creator for television, thank you very much. This is why I am getting rid of TikTok altogether.
Shame.
That
Shame
is our
on you,
job.
Letterman.
Maybe to you.
All right, you did it. So put it all together. Who are you?
I am David Letterman. I am getting rid of TikTok, and I am dating Scarlett Johansson.
All right, good job. Round of applause. That's the game, and that's our show. Hey, each performer, come out, take a bow. Give it up for Ken.
That's my bow.
Good bow. And James.
We're going to bow together.
Kitty, bow. And Allison.
Yay.
Okay, double dab bow. I will do a tip of the cap. Thank you to Tamitha and to Kent and to everybody at LA Connection. Check out this group's shows monthly on LAC Comedy, our YouTube channel. You can see them again in a month. And check out all of our online shows there or our in-person shows in Burbank at LA Connection. Come check us out. Otherwise, see you next time. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye.